I got all the photos out of the way for the website, I did the video, so I guess I'm pretty much done here. I can finally go and relax after that long and awesome convention. So I'm just gonna clean these guys up, and then I guess I'm gonna go upstairs and watch some wrestling or something. Ugh. Make sure to grab you to go. Alright. Oh, sandwich sounds kind of good as well. This thing's still running? Alright, so now that Steve's out of the way, we're gonna go over my G-Fest experience.
Hate to break it to you, but I'm not really sure who actually cares.
And nobody cares about the opinions of a faulty action figure.
You know, that hurt a little.
Well, good. Moving on. So the trip started with us just getting ready to leave the house, which you can see here. It was raining. Raining sucks. Then shortly thereafter, we got some breakfast. Got some delicious... I don't know what that is. It's kind of like an omelet, but with everything in it. Still good, though. And then we finally get on the road, which I can easily say was a long trip. As you can see here with Steve's wife trying to kill me, you can see her hand in the rearview mirror into the corner. Not cool. But once we finally hit on the road, we only stopped at really a couple of places, with one of them being a rest area, because sometimes you just gotta let that little monster out. And this random truck stop that had this, as you can see here, this place that Steve jokingly called my sequel, but now I feel like I need to go take a quick shower. Still not clean enough. But on the way down, you can see a little bit of possibly a mess that I may or may not have caused. And then once we finally got into Chicago, which was a lovely 2 hours sitting in traffic, then we finally get to our destination, which really looks like a horror movie set. Yeah, never been so scared in my life. But we finally get to the hotel room, get to have some much-deserved deep dish pizza from Gino's. And then finally we hit the convention. Which first things first, I'm not sure why Steve never put me in any of these photos. But here you can see the first person that noticed who the hell Steve was and gave a sweet little print, I might add. Also got to watch some Ultra 7 down the second floor. We toured around, saw some suits, which I can say that guy is easily more intimidating than I am. But for the rest of the day one, which involved a lot of fans, and we definitely mean a lot of fans. The dealer's room, which was packed to the brim of goodness. As you can see from the previous video that Steve bought quite a new little friends for the collection, he likes to call it here. Got to see the new Bandai Gara and Sanda figures, and the sweet Super Godzilla, which sadly wasn't for sale, because we don't need me being replaced here. And then for some odd reason, they decided to go shop at a Hot Topic, because Steve's wife really likes her FNAF plushies. And then the most noteworthy final thing for the first day was the opening ceremony panel, where this guy still looks familiar. Not sure from where. But we had all the guests on the stage, and also the kids' costume parade, as you can see in these photos here. And I will admit here, the gamer is pretty cool. And that day too, Steve wakes me up very abruptly to get down, because he was briefly mentioning that Saturday was going to be quite a busy day. But for Saturday, we hit a few of the panels, which I don't know why I'm even here, because she didn't do my music, so who really cares? And then we hit the Yuji Kayada panel, which sadly, nothing of me.
Well, yeah, who's the actual star here?
I will have you know that most people consider me the cutest thing in the Godzilla universe.
You're as cute as a meatless sausage.
Then for a few of the other panels we hit, there was this one panel that involved a lot of freshness. Not sure what was fresh, but bam, if you know what I mean. And then for easily the coolest panel of the day, the Shinji Higuchi panel, where we learned some interesting stuff about Godzilla 1985, and got to learn a little bit more about how we were actually put into that movie.
My suit actor just wore a mask, some spines, and a tail. Easiest setup day ever.
And then I guess we'll show Steve here getting some of his autographs, which I still don't know why he didn't actually get me signed like he said he was. But then again, at least I don't have stuff written all over my tail. And then here's Steve with some fans, which we have to mandatorily put into this video. Even though I'm, again, not in these photos, but he makes us. And then finally I hit the Saturday ceremony, which involved the Giant Monster Parade, which had a lot of suits this year. We're just gonna showcase them here just for a second, which these people did a fantastic job on all of these suits. And oh boy, those kaiju girls.
Kaiju. kaiju girls.
And then at the end with the big coup de grace with the fusion suit, and then whatever that thing was on a trolley. And then there was also a time when Steve and Jessica had to actually do security for the dealer's room. And there was a point where just Steve's wife actually tried to shoo away the special guests because they didn't have a badge.
Hey, they don't got a badge. They didn't pay to get to the dealer's room.
You realize they're special guest. Special guest. She literally just got autographs from them like 10 minutes ago.
Hey man, rules are rules.
And yeah, that was pretty much it for this year's convention. Overall, pretty enjoyable. Next year though, Steve's got to let me just kind of hang out instead of chilling inside of the backpack.
Wait, you actually think he's gonna bring you next year?
Well, yeah, I would hope so. This can't just be a one-time deal.
I think you're really banking on the point that Steve will actually remember. Heck, there's times when Steve can't remember what happened yesterday.
Oh, God, you have a point.
Well, no, duh. Everybody keeps freaking complaining about cutting themselves on me.
You know, that's not what I meant. I'm gonna go to bed too. Good night, Shin.
Oh yeah, night-night. Don't let them make a noodle bite. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta find where Steve hid that kaiju girl video.